one of our best guests we've ever had. I mean, the reaction we got when Henry Winkler was on the show in June, off the charts. And one of the people who heard it was Patrick Mahomes, and heard Henry Winkler's professed love for Patrick Mahomes, and said, "I will take Henry and his entourage, his family, and put him in my suite for the game against the Chargers," which got flexed into a night game. And they didn't even know Henry Winkler was invited. And it happened yesterday. It being the meeting between Henry Winkler and Patrick Mahomes, the greatest moment in the history of the Rich Eisen Show consulting business, RES Consulting. And joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show is the one and the only wonderful human being, Henry Winkler, on the Mercedes-Benz Vans phone line. How are you, Henry Winkler?
Let me tell you something, Rich. Let's start with this.
Yes, sir.
All of what you said is true, but it would not have happened without you. Mm-hmm. You were the glue that kept that event together, that made it happen in the first place. Now, I had a great interview with you. I thought it was funny. I really was telling you about Patrick Mahomes and how he is a cut above.
Yes.
And you then, I heard that you played that cut for him.
I did.
And he said, "Oh, Henry is invited on the 20th of November," and there we were because of Rich Eisen.
Henry Winkler, to say it is my pleasure is an understatement. You are a delightful human who deserves nothing but the best.
Thank you.
And I am so glad this happened. Please walk me through your day and night.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay.
Yes.
So I was so excited because I've known about this for a while.
Yes.
We finished shooting Barry for the 4th season on Thursday.
Oh, perfect timing.
All I thought about was Sunday. But Sunday seemed like so far away. So then I had to go through Friday and Saturday. I had to go through Sunday morning. I got shaved. I got into a white shirt and a red sweater so I would wear the Chiefs colors. I had no idea what was happening. Being a nervous Nelly, I was worried about the tickets, and my assistant assured me the tickets, because of Patrick Mahomes' assistant, Lacey, were all taken care of. We get in the car, and then I realized, my wife is staying with our granddaughter. So the man, Ernie, who was driving us, I invited him. So now we're there, and we find the right entrance, and we go to the suite. The suite, I swear to God, must be like a skyscraper. And there's a salad, and there's a plate of sushi is going to come. Frankfurters are going to come. Cheeseburgers are going to come. There were turkey sandwiches and drinks, whether you had alcohol or water, everything in between.
Yes.
I meet his mom, his lovely mom, Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I meet his brother, Jackson. His lovely sister, who was about 11, I think, Mia. And now I am taken. I have to leave my son, Max, my son, Jed, and my son-in-law, Rob, in the suite, and I am escorted to the field.
Fantastic.
I now take pictures with almost everybody in the stadium. And it is great. Now the coaches, Mrs. Reed, comes and gets me wearing a ring. I swear you could put chairs around and have a dinner around the championship ring.
Yes.
She takes me by the arm and she said, "I need you to take a picture with all of the coaches' wives."
Oh, fantastic.
We walk down the field. People are saying hello. I'm waving hello. And we get there, and I take a picture with all of the lovely wives of every coach of every department. I think I've taken with coaches from other teams, their wives were there. Then I meet the owner of the Chiefs, Mr. Hunt.
Oh.
I meet his wife, his beautiful daughters, who look like models. We take pictures. And then I go back to where I'm standing. I'm told, stand right here after the huddle. And then Patrick comes running across the field.
The moment.
Oh, my God. I am so excited. I don't know what to do. We fist bumped and we hug. Then he is excited because he is giving me his jersey signed with Winkler on the back.
Oh, custom made.
I am now reduced to a 12-year-old girl screaming for the Beatles. I am so excited. And he said, I'm going to take you up. Now, remember, on your show, I said, if Patrick Mahomes comes to my house, I'm going to give him a wonderful chicken breast stuffed with ricotta and spinach with a reduction sauce that it just is so delicious, I can't believe it.
Yes.
He says to me, I'm going to take you up on your dinner. I said, there's always a seat for you at my table. He then goes running off. Before this.
Yes.
His number one receiver, one of the great players of all time,
Kelsey?
Absolutely, Mr. K.
Yes, Mr. K.
Mr. K. He is running on the field with a shirt that is a Fonzie T-shirt.
Football family Fonzie. We see it right here.
Unbelievable. He is looking for me. I did not know. I never got to shake his hand. And I couldn't believe it. And then I got a copy of that shirt given to me up in the suite that looks like an apartment overlooking New York City's Hudson River.
Henry Winkler. Yes.
And then
yes.
The game is played. Now, one of the things that I think about Patrick Mahomes, I don't know if this is true. It probably isn't true.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, he's so good. And I want to say that when I met him, it was like meeting one of my son's friends with no game coming up. He was so present with me. He was so direct with me. It was so comfortable. It was not like, oh, yeah, hey, how you doing? I got a game to play, and thanks for coming, and enjoy. That was not his demeanor at all.
Well, I guess, in Henry, that you got to sit here and think that that's maybe why he's so incredible under pressure, is that he could just live in a moment and be.
I'm telling you, he does.
You know?
I think, Rich, you are correct. You are 100%. He's like Ted Williams, I was told, once slowed the ball down where he could see the stitching.
Right. Right.
I believe that is the way Holmes' DNA is.
Well, isn't that amazing, too, is that the game comes down to it, and he has to win it, and it's him and Kelsey that do it, and the whole – I think the whole stadium knew that there was too much time left on the clock, and Mahomes did his magic. The improvisorial, as you mentioned, that's the word you used in June.
I'm telling you.
It happened.
This is what it occurred to me. I have no idea if I have been on the right page. It seems to me that he's so good that, you know, he figures I'm going to get behind and then I'm going to win the game to make it interesting for myself.
Right.
Then we go down several stories on a ramp with a lot of other people.
After the game, over.
After the game, I have on a stickum that says I can go backstage, that I can go into the locker room. And I'm waiting there. I have taken pictures now with everybody on the ramp. And then we get the news he's already on the bus. I never got out of the waiting holding pen.
Hey.
Went home happy as a lark.
Henry Winkler, this is amazing. And now, so you didn't get to see him after the game. That means dinner.
I didn't.
That means dinner.
And I wanted to say congratulations to the other teammates and to meet Mr. Reed. What a phenomenal coach.
And I just love your choice of sweater. Was that a Ralph Lauren sweater, Henry?
It was, yes. Okay. So I have a collection.
Yes.
I like to wear color. I don't wear gray or black.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. So I have every shade of green. I have lavender.
Yes.
I have orange, and of course I have my red and I thought was appropriate for the Chiefs.
Absolutely. Perfect. With the white collar, it looks like you're part of the team.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks like it was meant to be. B'shirt, right?
Let me give you B'shirt. Now,
right.
and for those people who don't know, especially for Kanye, that is a Yiddish word that means meant to be.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I just thought I would give it the full flavor. And I have to tell you, but if I was on that field,
yes,
and those people, this is the question I have asked every football player I have ever met,
yes,
except for Mr. Mahomes, who I was too tongue-tied to ask.
Mm-hmm.
When those men with no body fat come flying through the air and smash into your body from every direction at the same time, how do you get up? That is my question.
I don't know. It's just they're built for the sport, and I guess Mahomes' answer to that will be just don't get hit, which is usually what happens for him.
Yeah, really.
I mean, again, Henry, for you to profess your love for him like the way that you did, and then for you to get to meet him and be there with his family, and
Rich,
then the game
created magic. And I'm not going to say this would never have happened without you. And the next person was his assistant, Lacey, who was so detail-oriented that all of my OCD was covered.
I love it. And let me just tell you this, Henry, for all the years that I have been following you and emulating you and loving everything that you've done in your career, for me to be able to provide you with a split second of happiness is really all that I could imagine and want.
I'm telling you,
please, sir.
If it never happens again, I was invited to Arrowhead to sit in the suite there. But that's an open air stadium, and I don't think that my body could take that kind of cold.
Well, here's the thing: if we're just looking over a steering wheel, Henry, and the Chiefs are ready to have you, you never know. We'll see how far they go in the playoffs, and the Super Bowl is played in Arizona indoors.
Arizona sounds wonderful.
It's geographically sound.
Yes, and close.
I don't know if Ernie can drive you, but we'll see how it goes.
Really? But, Rich, I thank you for the most wonderful moment in time. I'm telling you, it was so special.
Right back at you, Henry Winkler. I don't know. Now when you hopefully come back in here, I don't know what to do next for an encore other than just give you.
We'll just have fun.
Love it. What do you got for me on the Barry front? Anything?
Oh, okay.
What do you got for me?
It will be next year, I think, that it runs. Mm-hmm. And I cannot tell you anything because I will be dead.
Let's not do that then?
No.
Let's not do that?
Bill Hader directed all 8.
Oh, fantastic.
He was amazing. And it was, I will say, it was a thrill. It was an honor, actually. We were in Big Bear.
Okay.
Very cold.
Okay.
Very muddy.
Uh-huh.
Snow on the ground.
Uh-huh.
And I was, with Bill, the last shot of the season. Oh. Okay. And I thought, wow, this is really a wonderful honor.
Okay. And do you think is there a way that you can answer this? I will ask it. You can handle it however you wish. Is the way that things wrapped up in season 4, is it a season 5 possible?
Let me just say it wrapped up really tightly.
Okay. We'll say that. Very good. I appreciate that information. I can't get enough of this show or you, sir.
Thank you.
And I mean, honestly, the smile on my face, the number of texts I was getting from the stadium, the tweets I was seeing of you with Mahomes, and then you at the game, and then Travis Kelce wearing that T-shirt with your character from.
Yeah, sorry I didn't get to shake his hand, but
well, we'll get that next. That's next.
I'm telling you, it was just magical.
Love it. Henry Winkler, thank you for everything, and thank you for calling in here, and the pleasure is literally all mine. You're the best. Thank you.
Well, me too. And when you talk to Patrick,
yes, sir,
just tell him that it was more than I imagined.
I love it. Love it. Have a great Thanksgiving with your family, Henry Winkler.
Thank you. You too.
Right back at you. There's Henry Winkler at HWinkler4, number 4, real. Check out his Twitter account. It's filled with pictures, again, like he's 11 years old. How delightful was that? Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.